Hello. Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my May TBR with you. Let me pull the books over. So I do have a couple of announcements first. The first being that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Weeby Bookends YouTube channel, we will be discussing Dry by Neal and Jarrod Shusterman, father and son, and I don't know how much they actually collabed on this, but we will be discussing this book. I read it. I'm going to talk about all of my thoughts. I'm going to give you my rating and so forth. So that is tonight on Jacqueline's channel. I will have her channel linked down below with the reminder of the time and all of that, just in case you need to come back and look. And if you happen to be watching this later than today or whatever, you can always check out her channel and she will have it there for you. It's part of her Booktubers and Brews live shows that she's doing all throughout this year. So super exciting. I want to go ahead and shout out 2 read-alongs that I know about that are happening in May. I'm not participating in either one, but I did talk about ways to get involved and connect in the BookTube community. So I wanted to go ahead and shout these out. So the first one is the Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng read-along, which is happening from May 1st until May 15th. And the hashtag Little Fires read-along, and there will be a live show from May 16th on May 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then there is going to be a watch along because the series recently released on Hulu, and that is going to be happening from May 16th through the 29th, and the hashtag is Little Fires Watch Along. And then there will be a live show on May 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My good friend here on BookTube, Allie from Mrs. Dunn Reads, is hosting along with a bunch of other people. So I will have Allie's announcement video with all of the details linked in the description box for you in case you are interested in joining. This also coincides with the Asian Readathon, so if you're participating in that, definitely look into this particular read-along. The next read-along that I want to talk to you about is a book that I recently read. It is for the Bunny Read, hashtag Bunny Read read-along, and this is Bunny by Mona Awad. I read this book earlier this month, but my friend Rain and a bunch of girls that I do the live show with on Thursdays, like the Read with Friends live show, were interested in reading this, so they're doing a read along for it, and it is taking place from May 8th through the 25th, and then on the 29th there will be a live show at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and I will link to that video, the announcement video, down below because there's a bunch of hosts for this as well. So if you're interested in reading both of these, connecting with the community, meeting new people in the community, definitely check out those announcement videos down in the description box of this video. And again, tonight is my live show with Jacqueline to talk about Dry. Okay, now that the announcements are out of the way, I want to go ahead and talk to you about 2 additional readathons that are happening. So of course I'm helping host ReadORama round number 14 with the other co-hosts Chloe, Alex, April, Sarah, and myself, and we are doing a rainbow theme where you can pick a color for every single color of the rainbow, hopefully reading 7 books. I myself will not be doing that, but I did want to pick something that had to do with the challenges, and I thought the best thing to do was to try to combine stuff because I'm also participating in the Asian Readathon hosted by Read with Cindy, and Cindy used to live right down the road from me and we never met, so shout out to Cindy. I will have her announcement. I will have my ReadORama announcement linked down below. I will also have the Asian Readathon announcement linked down below. So if you're interested in like any of the things I talked about, just check the description box and I will have more details. So what I did for ReadORama, and just because my reading has been so weird during this like time, I didn't pick a huge TBR this month because I really struggled this month with reading what was on my TBR, and I just wasn't like super enjoying what I was reading. So I tried to keep my TBR small and have options. And if I don't end up reading these books, like, don't hold it against me. This is just to give you ideas as well of what you could read. So the first book is Warcross by Marie Lu. This is the one that I'm counting for ReadORama because all of the colors are represented in the cover. It does have the letters RAMA and the title and the author's name, so I will also be checking that off. And then if I happen to read 7 books that week, but yeah, I'm really hoping to jump back into this and do a reread, because I want to move on to Wild Card, which is the second book. I think it's a duology, but this is just a high action, adrenaline pumping, I think duology, and it has to do with like a virtual game, and there's like high stakes, and it's set in Shanghai, and I really enjoyed the first book, so I'm hoping I enjoy the second book as well, but I need to do a reread so I can move on. So yeah, so these count for Asian Readathon, and this one I am using for ReadORama. And then the other 2 books are also for the Asian Readathon. I have Anna Kay by Jenny Lee. This was like a lot, it was like hyped a lot, like on Bookstagram and stuff like that, but I absolutely love this cover. I picked it up in February for my book of the month pick, and every happy teenage girl is the same, while every unhappy teenage girl is miserable in her own special way. And I absolutely love these pictures and stuff. So yeah, so I'm hoping to read this. I don't really know like the origin story behind this. A lot of people talk about it. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm hoping to read this. And then the last book on my TBR this month is a book that's been on my shelves for a while, and that is Want by Cindy Pon. This is a kind of dystopian, utopian, futuristic society, where a divided society where the elite use their wealth to buy longer lives. And I think there's these like suits you have to wear, and yeah, there's like this international corporation. It only manufactures the special suits the rich rely on, but they may also be manufacturing the pollution that makes them necessary. This one sounds really good. So yeah, so these are my meager reading plans for May. Like I said, most of them are for the Asian Readathon, and I'm using a crossover book for the ReadORama round. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check the description box for all of the things that I talked about, but I hope you're having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.